got noodles. All right. So I want to talk about today's trade recap. How we ended up catching a nice little trade for $1,000. You feel me? I just realized, nigga, y'all couldn't even hear me for real. My bad. But yeah, this was a great trade today, especially since the market has been shut down. You know, because of what's it called? Because of news events and stuff like that. Now, this trade was an A+ setup as well. And I'm gonna be breaking it down. I used my strategy that I told y'all boys yesterday. The video I posted yesterday. I used that exact strategy for this vid today, and it just worked again. Only thing different is instead of using just Asia and London volume profile, like this, I ended up, because this one got me an entry right here. I ended up using, which it would have actually if I would have did the point of control. I actually would have got a good entry, and I could have held for, like, if I would have got right here, got in right here, I could have got in for 80 points right there. I didn't see that, but yeah, that would have played out. But I ended up doing the whole day and ended up catching this little small little trade right there, right? And I'm gonna show you how you could have caught these sales right here, and would have caught you, netted you like 200 and some points if you were playing aggressively. Let's be real, probably caught like 150 to be honest with you, before you got stopped back out or whatever, or took your profits out. Or you could have aimed for previous day lows. That would have gave you 160. So let's talk about all of that in this one video, right? So boom, as y'all boys know, with my trading strategy, I do not want my noodles to get soggy. Nigga can't eat. Why you looking at me when I eat, my nigga? Turn around or something. Do something else until I start home. All right, come on, bro. Let's get into it, because y'all niggas just made me mad. So look, starting off today, I was obviously bullish because we ended up pushing back up after this huge sell-off yesterday, when we ended up dropping for 150 points yesterday. We ended up pumping back up and taking out previous day highs, right? Cool, hello, man. Let's talk about after I seen that, my mindset, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be bullish for today, right? So, and that's exactly what I did. Now, I called this out in my server. You feel me? Shout out everybody that's in my server. It was the paid version. So yeah. But I do be calling out stuff in my free version. You feel me? Like, you don't have to do the paid version if you don't want to. Oh, but yeah, as we can see, let's just scroll up. I was talking to the chat in here. We be talking. Where is it? Right here. Here. Dang, I'm missing it. Here. At here, I'm thinking 104 for buys in Q. What is this? 104 to the freaking point. As y'all boys can see, it was 104 to the point. Hold that for 50 points. Boom, $985, just like that, right? So, now with me calling this, what did I get? First off, we got standard deviation, which was London standard deviation, lines up perfectly within this box. We got a 30-minute fair value gap, and we ended up sweeping out Asia low. So this gave us the power of three with standard deviation, and then with the order flow side, we ended up having previous day volume profile high right here, right? So this is how I got the 104. Like, this volume profile high ended up giving me the exact point of what I wanted to look for, and gave me that exact entry. Some days it's gonna go through the point, but it's gonna respect it. Some days it's going to respect it like this, and it's just going to tap it and go up. I'm not showing y'all this because I'm just some guru and I can magically catch trades. I just know how to find out where the market is going to most likely shift. That's it, man. Like, because some certain days the market will go in your direction and you're a bottom ticket and it goes straight up, and some days you will have a terrible entry and then stop you out and it goes right back into your direction. It's part of trading. That's it, bro. So yeah, cool. Going back into this though. So yeah, that was the simplified version of my trade. Simplified version of the buys trade, caught 50 points. But let's talk about how you could have caught this huge dump right here though. Hold on, noodle break, because I don't want these to get soggy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking low key him. I wonder like, how many of y'all still eat noodles? Are y'all niggas still just y'all out here eating steak? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, if you eating steak, nigga, we don't care. I'm just playing. I'm not really mean. You don't care. All right, let's get back into it though. So boom. So now going back to overnight inventory, I dragged my volume fixed range volume profile tool from Asia to London, right? Like I showed y'all in the last video. So make sure y'all go watch that. Once I did that, this gave me this box right here, right? So, or this where we had the most chop. And as we can see, we were trying to come back into this range. Now, like I told y'all, what you want to do. Now, I should have made this make sense. Okay. What you want to see inside of the market, right? Especially with these volume area highs and lows, what you want to see is to wait for a reaction, right? You don't want to just enter off of a trade just because you can. You want to wait for a reaction off of it. Now, as we can see, boom. We want to, so with this 104 trade over here, right? What I wanted to see is boom, we come down, respect it, and push back up. Right, that's what I wanted to see, and then that's what'll make me enter. Right, so with this trade right here, or like okay, we got that bounce up, or we respect it, or we want to see us fall through it, come to this point of control, come back to 104, and continue back downwards. Right, that's what we want to see because we're traveling to balance. Right, so with this, this is what we got right here though, where we bounced off of this value area high right here, we bounced off of it. Where did we go back to? Previous balance, and coming back to this value area low, and then we use this as resistance and push down like that, right? And that's how we mainly wanted to. That's how we mainly wanted to work. So, me personally, I wanted to hold to previous day high, right? But like I said in my server, I was like, I wonder if we're going to dump again. Kind of scared, but I just got in for buys. Where I told them, the reason I was scared that they were going to dump again is because we had dumped yesterday because of the news shutdown or the government shutdown. So I was like, we might get a push down, and then plus we weren't breaking into this high, right? What I really wanted to see was us come off of here, come back into, get accepted into this balance, push back down and somewhere in this balance again, and then push back up and go up for this high up here. You know what I'm saying? I don't actually, no, it wasn't this high. It was actually previous day high. So something like this. This is what I wanted to see, right? But we didn't get that. We weren't getting that. And we already took previous day high yesterday. So it makes sense that we were trying to take previous day low. And plus, what we're most likely doing, if we go to the day time frame, let's delete these drawings. Go to the day time frame, Monday, Friday. Okay, here we go. Go from Monday all the way up to Friday. What we're doing is going back into this balance, right? So Monday's balance is in this range, and plus we're drawn to this inefficiency right here, and now we can push up higher. See, on the higher time frame, we seem obviously bullish, right? We are obviously seeing bullish, and you can tell that just by with the volume. But of course, we're coming back down into this balance over here, and what we're going to continue to do, go back up, right? So we're still on a bullish trend, right? Because we're respecting this this daily fair value gap right here, respecting that, but we had to come back into this balance, find balance probably in this day. You feel me? Like we just marked that balance within this day, which you probably want to let us do. Yeah, that's not going to let us do, will it? Yeah. Okay, we used previous day pointed. Let me see. It's not popping up. Yeah, this is bull. But yeah, I did that yesterday anyway. No, this is 2 days ago. So let's do 2 days ago. 2 days ago, this is Asia. This is Asia from last night. This is Asia from yesterday. It'd be right here. I think it'd be this one. Go to like that. Yeah, there we go. And this will give us previous day low. As you can see, we were using this low as a resistance, right? You get what I'm saying? We're using this as, not resistance, but as support. We bounce off of it, push up. Bounce off of it, Oh, right here, bounce off it, push up, bounce off it, push up. We push through it now, but we're most likely going to come back. Which we're coming back to it and going to bounce off it and push up again, right? And that's all the market really truly does is chase back to balance, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up if we do go in this downtrend because we are printing out lower highs and lower lows and stuff like that. So if we do end up going on this downtrend, I won't be surprised if we come back to this range, right? Because if we look at all of this, this is where we spent the most time at in this whole market, right? If we just, hold on, not that one. If we just do it from like right here, as you can see, you really don't be needing the whole chart, but this is the whole month of September. Basically, we spent the most time around in this area, so I won't be surprised if we came back to this area. As you can see, we're using the whole month of September's value area high, which would be this high right here. We're using this entire value area high as a support zone. We're bouncing off of it and pushing back up. But yeah, as you can see, we were super choppy around in this area. Like we drew to this area a lot. So that's why I said I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up coming back into this range and stuff like that. But it's always good to just look at the overall picture of the market and break it down, especially at the end of the week, really at the beginning of the week, because they could give you a general bias for that entire week. You feel me? So yeah, I can expect us to push down today or continue on downwards, especially since the government shut down. We probably gonna keep doing that during New York session until the government opens back up. So, yeah, that's really it, man. It was a really good day today, in my opinion. No ills. Called out a great trade in the server. And I seen another trade that I could have popped out. So just keep your eyes peeled, man. Trading is not really that hard. It's very, very simple if you know what you're looking for. But God loves y'all boys. Catch y'all another video. Peace out.